studying your last two. I swim med T1 and T777. The styrene down to mute. And can land a pole that sunk he died.
In this final section of the employment expenses chapter, we'll focus on the filing requirements. One of the most common misconceptions among taxpayers is that every receipt and supporting document must be submitted with the income tax return. In reality, the CRA requires certain forms to be filed, while most supporting documents should simply be retained in case they are requested later. At the top of the slide, we see an employee and a tax preparer completing the tax return before it is sent to the CRA. This represents the final stage of the employment expense process, where all of the information gathered throughout the year is organized into the required tax forms. A large arrow pointing toward the CRA building reminds us that only the necessary forms are filed with the tax return. Preparing the claim carefully before filing helps ensure that the information submitted to the CRA is complete and accurate. The left side of the slide shows the documents that are normally submitted with the tax return. The first is the T1 income tax return, which is the employee's annual personal income tax return. This is the primary document filed with the CRA. The second document is Form T777, Statement of Employment Expenses. This form summarizes the allowable employment expenses that have been calculated based on the employee's eligible expenses and supporting records. The information from Form T777 is used to determine the employment expense deduction reported on the T1 return. On the right side of the slide, we see a filing cabinet containing the documents that should be kept for the employee's records. These supporting documents are generally not submitted with the tax return, but they should be organized and retained in case the CRA requests them during a review. These records include the signed Form T2200, which confirms the employee's conditions of employment. They also include receipts supporting employment expenses, mileage logs for vehicle claims, home office calculations where applicable, reimbursement records showing any amounts paid by the employer, and calendars or supporting notes that help explain how the expenses relate to employment duties. Keeping these records organized is extremely important. Although they are usually not filed with the return, they provide the evidence needed to support the employment expense claim if the CRA asks for additional documentation in the future. The reminder at the bottom of the slide summarizes one of the most important filing rules. Most supporting documents are kept by the taxpayer and are provided to the CRA only if they are requested. This helps simplify the filing process while ensuring that the employee is prepared if additional verification becomes necessary. The memory tip reinforces this idea with a simple rule: file the required forms and keep the supporting records. This is an easy way to remember the difference between what is submitted and what should be retained. The key takeaway from this slide is that preparing an employment expense claim involves two separate responsibilities. First, complete and file the required forms, including the T1 income tax return and Form T777. Second, retain all supporting documentation, such as the signed T2200, receipts, mileage logs, reimbursement records, and calculation worksheets in an organized manner. By understanding this distinction, employees and tax preparers can file accurate returns while remaining fully prepared to respond if the CRA requests supporting documentation at a later date. Now that we've seen which forms are filed with the CRA, let's focus on the supporting documents that should be retained after the tax return has been submitted. Good record keeping is an essential part of every employment expense claim because these documents provide the evidence needed to support the deduction if the CRA requests additional information. On the left side of the slide, we see a filing cabinet representing the employee's record-keeping system. Instead of sending these documents with the tax return, they should be organized and stored safely so they can be produced if necessary. The first category is receipts. Receipts provide proof that the employee actually paid the employment expenses being claimed. Whenever possible, receipts should clearly show the date, vendor, amount paid, and the nature of the expense. Next are mileage logs. For employees claiming vehicle expenses, a mileage log is one of the most important supporting records. It helps document business kilometers driven during the year and supports the employment use percentage used when calculating deductible vehicle expenses. Another important document is the signed Form T2200. This form confirms the employee's conditions of employment and identifies the expenses the employer required the employee to pay. Although the T2200 supports the claim, it is generally retained with the employee's records rather than submitted with the tax return. The filing cabinet also includes expense calculations. These worksheets show how deductible amounts were determined and provide a clear explanation of the calculations used when completing Form T777. For employees claiming home office expenses or communication costs, supporting bills such as internet invoices and cell phone statements should also be retained. These documents help support the business use portion of those expenses. Professional dues, travel records, parking receipts, and home office calculations are additional examples of supporting documentation that should be organized and kept with the employee's records. Together, these documents provide a complete picture of how the employment expense claim was prepared. On the right side of the slide, we see a CRA officer reviewing documents while the employee provides a folder of supporting records. This illustration highlights an important point. These documents are normally provided only if the CRA requests them during a review or verification process. They are generally not submitted with the original income tax return. The workflow at the bottom summarizes the record-keeping process. The employee incurs eligible employment expenses, keeps all supporting records throughout the year, files the tax return, and only if the CRA requests additional information are the supporting documents provided for review. The reminder at the bottom reinforces one of the most practical lessons in this course. Good record keeping makes responding to a CRA review much easier. Organized documentation saves time, reduces stress, and helps demonstrate that the employment expense claim has been prepared accurately. The key takeaway from this slide is that supporting documentation is just as important as the tax forms themselves. After filing the return, retain receipts, mileage logs, assign T2200, expense calculations, bills, reimbursement records, and any other documents that support the claim. While these records are generally not filed with the CRA, keeping them organized ensures that you are fully prepared if the CRA requests verification of your employment expense deduction in the future. This final slide summarizes the complete filing workflow for employment expenses from beginning to end. It brings together everything covered throughout this chapter and provides a practical step-by-step process that every employee and tax preparer can follow when preparing and filing an employment expense claim. The first step is to review the employee's conditions of employment by examining the signed Form T2200. This document confirms that the employer required the employee to pay certain employment expenses while performing their duties and forms the foundation of the employment expense claim. Once the employment conditions have been confirmed, the next step is to gather all supporting documents. These records include receipts, mileage logs where applicable, home office calculations, internet and cell phone bills, reimbursement records, and any other documentation that supports the employment expenses being claimed. Organizing these records before preparing the return makes the entire filing process much easier. After collecting the supporting documents, calculate the allowable employment expenses and complete Form T777. During this step, review every expense carefully. Confirm that it meets the CRA's eligibility requirements. Exclude any personal or reimbursed amounts, and enter the allowable expenses into the appropriate sections of Form T777. The next step is to complete and file the employee's T1 income tax return. The information from Form T777 is used to calculate the employment expense deduction, which is then reported on the employee's tax return before it is submitted to the CRA. Although the tax return has now been filed, the process is not quite finished. The next step is to keep all supporting records in a safe and organized location. Documents such as the signed T2200, receipts, mileage logs, calculations, and reimbursement records should be retained after filing. These documents provide the evidence needed to support the employment expense claim if questions arise later. The final step applies only if the CRA requests additional information. During a review, the employee or tax preparer should provide the supporting documents that explain how the employment expense claim was prepared. Because the records have already been organized and retained, responding to a CRA review becomes much simpler and more efficient. On the right side of the slide is a final checklist for tax preparers. Before considering the return complete, verify that the T2200 has been reviewed. Form T777 has been completed accurately. The T1 return has been filed. Supporting documents have been retained. Employer reimbursements have been properly considered. Receipts have been organized. And the file is ready in case the CRA requests additional documentation. The workflow at the bottom reinforces the complete filing sequence. Begin by reviewing the signed T2200. Organize receipts and supporting documents. Complete Form T777. File the T1 income tax return. Retain all supporting records, and provide documentation only if the CRA requests it during a review. The final message at the bottom summarizes the most important lesson from this entire chapter. Accurate filing, organized records, and proper documentation complete the employment expense process. Preparing the tax return is only one part of the job. Maintaining complete and well-organized supporting records is equally important. As we conclude the employment expenses module, remember that successful employment expense claims are built on a consistent process. Verify eligibility. Review the signed T2200. Identify deductible expenses. Calculate the allowable amounts carefully. Complete Form T777 accurately. File the T1 income tax return. And retain all supporting documentation. By following this structured workflow every time, you can prepare employment expense claims that are accurate, well supported, and fully compliant with the CRA's requirements.